Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And it's the Hawks to start out.
Man, I ain't even start the game and they quit, boy. Oh well, get me to the next level. That's what y'all want to see, huh? Me play with them Lakers. Just checking everybody out. That's how I play with them Lakers. Let's get it.
Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Davis. And he buries his first look. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
Oh, just taking what the defense gives him, Curry's able to run the pick and roll in just such a variety of ways.
Here's James. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
To the middle. Here's Green. Poole outside. Drops in the three.
Tremendous feed from Louis. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Here's Davis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Come on, man. I'm right there in his face.
Curry, that's good.
This is where Curry does historical damage. I mean, prolific and efficient from range.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling. You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Just 5 on the clock. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Out to James. Pass to Bradley. Back to James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Oh, you love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artiste.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Here he goes. And that one's good. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's just great persistence from James. Solid at fighting through contact on his way to the rack.
And again, no good by Golden State. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Now, here is James. And slam dunk by Jordan.
About to get ugly.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
About to get ugly.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Well, if you want tenacity, look no further than Russell Westbrook. He fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other team get in his way.
The Warriors trailing. And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, his rebounding really comes to mind.
You know, absolutely. I mean, at his size, Westbrook shouldn't be a force on the glass. But his intensity levels, the playing field, allowing him to beat out bigger guys in the possessions.
And Anthony slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Back to Curry. They need this. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Curry's got 8 points.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch-and-shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
It's Rondo on the take. Anthony. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Well, you know, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, I mean, it just ages well like fine wine. I mean, he can go old school, back to the basket. He can stretch you out, and he's clutch.
Lee misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Howard's shot's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Lee. Back to Curry. Now Porter. The Elite's outside. Here's Kuminga. Beyond the arc. And the basket by Lee.
Oh, good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Lakers on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Got it.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Bruh, I can't even get a game in, bruh. I just finally played one good game, bruh. Man, I hope you don't quit, man. So, going to bed. Make it a good one.
With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So Phoenix will get the first possession. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Aiden. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Paul. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Out to the wing. Here's Ball. Shot clock at 5. Fires it. No good, off the front rim. And Booker with the jam.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Shot from the wing. And that one good.
Chris Paul is undoubtedly a Hall of Famer. This guy has been one of the top point guards of his generation and still going strong.
Pass to Hayward. Back to Ball. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Hayward outside. Paul with a steal. Pass to Aiden. Here's Bridges. Paul with it. Hounded by Ball. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And here's Rozier. Lets the three fly. And Ayton pulls it down. It's Booker on the wing. And here's Paul. In his last outing with 12 points. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Pass to Ball. Shoots over Paul. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ball's got 5 now.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Ball with a steal. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Three-pointer. Here's Bridges. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season. So both teams changing it up here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Pass to Johnson. Out to Bridges. Out left to the wing. From behind the arc. Kept alive.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Outside Oubre. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And they pick up 2.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Hayward outside. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Hornets with the ball. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
Let's go.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead. They lead by 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Up top, Smith. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Suns leading. Pass to Payne. Down low. Here's McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Charlotte trailing. Out to Oubre. Here's Hayward. Charlotte again missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Out to Oubre. Oh, McGee with the block. And now the Suns fast break. And McGee with the stuff.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Oh, there's the alley. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
And they get it back. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Paul hits them both.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. McGee. And the tip in on the offensive boards. McGee's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Back to Ball. Over Booker.
About to quit. Stay quitting. Try to play one more, man. They get frustrated, they can't do nothing. y'all one more good game on this live, man. Let's make it good. Make it good.
Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Well, the streak is still going, but right now they're facing a team that's going to make it tough for that streak to continue. We'll see if they've got the goods and enough confidence and enough points to win another one.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. The kick out to Walker. Over Ayton. And Robinson is right there.
Well, that's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Bridges outside. Robinson with it. 9 points last game.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come. Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Here's Ayton. Trying to get open, it's Crowder. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good, Ayton.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset trying to push the action until somebody stops them. Nobody there to do it that time.
Here's Walker. Baseline try.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Rose gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Ayton. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Hey, you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. They ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
On defense, New York. Booker in the corner. McGee inside. And he banks in the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Pass to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Back to Randall. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And the shot's good from Crowder. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys having an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Johnson left side. Pass to Payne. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Barrett. Now Fournier. The 3. New York, no good that time either. Shamet with it. Now Payne. Back to McGee. Over Noel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Pass to Gibson. Inside. And it's Noel with a sensational play.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Shamet with it. With 1 on the clock. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
To the inside. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 3-point lead. Pass to Ayton. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Fournier. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Six to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And the Suns making a change here. And Phoenix has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Back to Crowder. Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range. Crowder's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Faster quickly. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Fournier's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. And here is Ayton. Now, here's Shamet. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Walker. Here's Gibson. Back to Walker. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Well, that basket by Walker, it shows you he's versatile at that point guard position, able to score off the pass.
To the paint. Ayton.
Timeout.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Shot's good by Walker.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the left wing. Fires it up. Walker's shot is off.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
No good from Booker. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Pass to Fournier. A 3-ball. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. And he uses the glass on the layup. Crowder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Fournier. No good with the triple.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early. Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Here's Rose. He takes it in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead, leading by just 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Suns. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Paul outside. Shoots over Walker. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Rose for three. And they'll get another chance. Fires the three. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Knicks trailed by 3. Randall right side. Count that one. He has 7.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Here's Paul. Randall with some nice D. Right side Rose. It's good. That's now 8 points for Rose.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges outside. Got that one up quick. And the Suns lead by 1. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
New York calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Shot clock at 6. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the 3 ball is good. Barrett's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Well, RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Here's McGee. Makes it off the glass. McGee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Johnson outside. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the middle. Here's McGee. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Knicks trailed by 4. Up top, Walker. 5 points in the game. Pass to Barrett. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Now Payne. And here is Shemet. And stolen by Noel. Barrett, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot's good from McGee. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Barrett. There's the triple. The shot missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And it's Shemet missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Pass to Toppin. It's Barrett on the wing. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Fournier for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Fournier's got 9 points.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's McGee. Second chance shot. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Suns leading by 3. Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Outside Fournier. To get open is Robinson. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Paul with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Down low. Here's McGee. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Rose. Sinks that one from the post.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Paul for three. Kept alive. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Paul looking around. Pass to Crowder. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee. And the Suns lead by 5.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump,
ain't there.
He needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Outside for Randall. 5 on the clock. And Randall throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Sinks the triple. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Rose gets the bucket.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Paul outside. And the Suns tack on 2 more. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. New York moving the ball around. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. And here is Ayton. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block.
Well, hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Knicks trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
.55 seconds left in the game. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Walker. Paul. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey. Force him off the spot.
Back to Bridges. Offline with his 3. New York with the ball. Trailing by 4. Kept alive. Rose, no good. Pass to Booker. From deep. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Robinson with the block. They get it back.
Good game.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. A narrow
3
win
dubs
under
in a
difficult
row, man.
circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was,
I
but
have
that
to
didn't
keep
seem
this
to
up.
bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were.
Gonna be live tomorrow, man. Y'all tune in. Checking on your boy. See that record? 8-2. Yeah, let's get it. I'm out.